A lamps on. Hi, Dark. You first. Oops. Been so nice today, sunny, been beautiful. Oh, I want some scissors. Scissors. Hi, everybody. Let's go for some scissors. Hi, Dark. Hi, Nova. Hi, Pallets. Squidge. Lydia, Cece. Cricket. Oh, chilly where you are, is it? It's sort of chilly here, but it's been all right. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Leo. Hey, Gran. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Lynn. The proper dresses I want to show you, the good ones, so to speak, are all upstairs. So I'm not going to do them today. I'm going to do my Amazon ones that I haven't opened today and see what they're like. So we'll see. Did everybody have a good day? I did. I've apart from on YouTube, I've been listening to some self-help tapes, and they do help if you let them. You know, I've got one to recommend to you, and I'm going to put a link in the next community post I do, probably later on tonight. I'll put a link in. Yeah, I've not worn them, Lydia. They're the new things I've got from Amazon. They're not expensive. They're just, comfortable for around the house. This one was expensive, and I haven't worn this since year before last. You like this one. It's you can see it. I've got elf slippers on, so I don't look very tall. So it's got like sleeves like that. But you might have noticed that I've got a lot of blue. I love blue. Love it. And you got the little tie bow at the back. It's like the dresses I used to wear to school. I love this one. Oh, did you, Dark? What are you trying to get done, love? That's all right, Cricket. That's okay, love. We're not going to be on a. They're not Amazon essentials. There's one from Roman, and I think there's one from Peppercorn, or via Amazon. Can't remember what the others were. We'll have a look in a minute. Oh, and what this, right? Got this from Amazon. It's a bit long. I thought it was one of the shorter ones. It's not. It's long. You know the kaftan I wore the other day, and I thought I need another one. I've got one lying around somewhere, but just to throw on. Summer days when we're doing my housework, I'm either going to have to take it up a couple of inches or wear a belt with it. But see how big, how wide that is. And once it's on, it just, it'll just fall into folds. And that's the sort of thing, really, that Chantal should be wearing in the house. I'm not saying outside. Well, she could wear it under a abaya, I suppose. But that was from Amazon. Miss Lavish free size. So that's really big and roomy. But as I say, I'm going to have to take it up, or just wear a tie belt around with it, I suppose. And that's Miss Lavish from Amazon. But the one I want to open with you all is nobody else. I've missed anybody else, have I? The one I want to open with you all. Oh, I wanted Mike to be here to see it, and Stephen. Yeah, it is nice and it's good. I'm blue all the way. Alf used to say to me, buy something colours, and I just love blue. Dark, don't beat yourself up about falling behind. I fall way behind, and people, it was Bally who said to me, what have you got to do? You live on your own. Well, actually, there's quite a lot to do in a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom house, and a big kitchen and a laundry room. There's quite a lot to do, particularly as weekends. There's always people here, always, and at least twice during the week. So always lots to do, and I'm behind. I'm not as particular now as I was when the kids were small. I used to tell you, when Alf and I, when we had our first child, second child, third child, there was no such thing as disposable nappies then. So they were those, I keep looking to make sure nobody's coming. They were the toweling nappies that you had to have. And of course you had to rinse the nappy out, get everything off it and rinse it out. And then you used to put it in a big pail of boiling water with nappy san, it was called. So I used to put it in there with the nappy san before I could then either wash by hand before I had the washing machine, or throw it into the washing machine, which was one of those tumble dryers. So you had to get it from one to the other. But it was still, it was luxury compared to what my mum and Al's mum had. So that was then, and I used to love to see a line full of white nappies. Was there a story behind that? I don't know. But in those days, I used to try and get all the washing done, all of it in, put away. If it was on the clothes horse airing, I would have the clothes horse put away in the spare room or something. The kids would be bathed and in the pyjamas. So when their dad came home, he got home about 6:30. And so he had a nice, pleasant evening. But I used to rush to get it all done. I'm not, I'm not particular now. Not really. Do you like it? Mikey. You didn't see my twirl. Hello, Karen. Terry toweling nappies. Do you remember them, Nola? Nova. I've got to phone the hospital tomorrow, by the way. I've had a letter. Hi, Jinx. Oh, no, what? What you done? Jinx, what have you done? Very upstairs, downstairs. See, I want to show it to you when I've done it, and I will show you. But I'm not going to show my cameras. It's common sense, isn't it? Oh, yeah, Karen, that's that book, isn't it? Hello, Marissa. The Antichrist and a Cup of Tea, it's called. Your mum used them, Nova. And they were nice, you used to get them in the nappy sun overnight, out on the line, drying in the fresh air. Couldn't beat it, really. Where's Mike gone? Mike, are you paying attention? Look. This dress, it's one of my favourites. I've had it about 5 years. So even though like they're an expensive mate, you can't say that I'm extravagant because they last. It's by Brora, Brora, from John Lewis, in blue. My favourite colour. Those sort of sleeves, and it's just long again. It's down to mid calf. It's down to mid calf, and then at the back you got just a little tie belt like the schoolgirl belts. I think it's ever so pretty, but I've got so much blue. It's true, Marissa. You do get what you pay for. Um, yeah, that's Oh, what's Mike on about? Your ex-neighbour was the antichrist. Oh, I'm going to tell you about somebody down here. They've next door. Apparently, they caught a certain person on their camera, and I know it's the same person who tried to climb over my gate because one of the kids had kicked a ball into the garden, and anyway, I suppose I wasn't around to throw it back, and they wanted it. And do you reckon, Mike? What would I do? Kiss him? Bow to him? Anyway, he broke the top of my gate trying to climb over my gate. You can't get round the back. You know those emails threatening me. You can't get round the back in my gardens. They're all very private. But he can get from one to the other. He can climb over. And he tried to. I know it was him. And he broke my gate, but I couldn't say anything. Anyway, it's been left. And I've got my boys coming tomorrow to put some fencing up. But, hello, Bex. But, oh yeah, John Lewis, I've got 2 bags from Alf that I love, but they need a new lining, and nobody seems to be able to do it. Anyway, they were away, some of the neighbours, and they were away. They were in Dubai, and they had no cameras out the front until last weekend. With everything that's going on, I had to tell them. So they've got the cameras now, but they had none out the front. Out the back, they did, because of the patio doors, I suppose. And they caught the same neighbour. I hadn't told them anything about him. They caught him on camera from Dubai throwing stuff over the garden, and they broke the shed. What's wrong with people? Who, Karen? Who did you bump into? Oh, your ex-neighbour. Thanks, Karen. I do like this dress, and it's lovely material. I better show you these things if people have got to go. I wouldn't want to greet King Charles, though. I feel quite sad for Harry. I know he's an ass, and I know she's not the best person, but I do think they made it difficult for her. I don't particularly like her, and I think he's acting stupid, but I think it was made difficult by certain members of the family. Oh no, Karen. You like her, do you, Nova? I think she's been badly treated for sure. And I do think with 1 or 2 of them that it was definitely a racing, but not the asking about the child's skin tone, because that might be something you'd say, like, I wonder what colour eyes. But I do think that there was like the blackamoor brooch wearing of that to me for the first time. And I just think they're crass doing stuff like that. Yeah, Mike, Megan has had an invitation. She chooses not to go. because of the atmosphere, because they'd made it so difficult for her. How could she? Yeah, I know. And I know your opinion, Mike, as well. I've got great neighbours sort of in the block. We've just got one who's a nutter. But he's broke their fence, and fans catching him on a camera all that way away. Yeah, they should have more dignity. I know the Blackamoor brooch was Princess Michael of Kent who did that, and she was Austrian, I think. I think she is, or German, and she comes from an aristocratic family. The Queen said she's grander than us, and that's her attitude, that she's grander than everybody. German is she, Nova? Yeah, it is great when neighbours look out for each other, isn't it? I mean, we've got double the security now, so. Karen, couldn't you move, or is that too difficult for you to do? Don't you want to move? Lydia, you mopped. Mike, did you see this? This is what Chantal should be wearing. It's a kaftan, and they're not expensive. They're only cheap, 19, 20 quid. Off Amazon. Great big bloody thing it is. I've got to take it up about 2 inches or wear a belt with it. And it's all one size. It's massive. But for doing the housework in, they're great. And, I'll just put it on with a belt, take it up a bit, and that'll be fine. That would be fine for Chantal because her, not being rude, her gut would hold that up like the abaya does. Hi, Net and Ruse. A moo-moo? What's a moo-moo? I don't know what a moo-moo is. I am gonna swim in it. Anyway, I'm glad you're here because that frock, that dress I mentioned, that I got, the polka dots. Still can't remember. It's purple and blue, purple and lilac polka dots. No. Oh no. She poisoned 3 of your trees. You gotta have cameras. Oh, I don't know, Net. It's just a kaftani thing, just to wear around the house when I'm sort of cleaning the lavatories and things. You know what I mean? That's awful, isn't it? Killing your trees. And also, whatever it was she put down, have you got animals? Have you got cats? That's criminal. Yeah, when you got the cameras, I know what you mean. Yeah. But I had to tell them next door what was going on. They'd got the cameras out the back, but they've got them out the front now. So I'm done and dusted now, and they are. Crazy. So going back to this dress, I've built it up, haven't I? And it's probably going to be a complete disappointment. How long have I had it? A week? A week? Sorry. This isn't what I sent for. What the bloody hell is this? This isn't a polka dot dress. I was so excited to see it. This isn't mine. Oh, look at that. Something I've ordered and forgotten about. It can't be. Bloody hell. This, I'm pretty certain this isn't mine. Can't even see what it is. It's all lacy. Red lace. It's not mine. Bloody hell is this? What is it? Do you know what they've done? They've sent me the wrong dress. It's from the same Joe Brown, the same manufacturer, but they've sent me the wrong dress. It was supposed to be the polka dot one, and they've sent me this. What shall I do? Bloody hell, it's down to my ankles. Do you reckon? If I've got high shoes on, it'd be all right. I hate sending stuff back. They've sent me the wrong dress. They've sent this. I would never have bought a dress like this. Yeah. Joe Brown's. So it's the same people, but the wrong dress. It's got a flounce on the end as well. That's the sort of dress that you'd wear to a party, isn't it? I don't know why they've sent me that. It's the right size 12. Why have they sent me that? There's no way I would have bought that. Shall I send it back? Oh, I was so looking forward to opening that bloody thing. Do they, Lydia? Yes, salsa dancing. Torn all the packaging now. It's got little buttons at the back. It's got a zip down to, does it continue to go down? It always sticks at the waist, doesn't it? Got a zip down right the way down. And then it's got, like, it looks as though it's gathered under the bust. But that isn't something that I would really wear. If I'm keeping it, I will, because I'm so disappointed. That's the first time that's ever happened, and it has happened on camera. So I don't know whether to go to all the problem of, I guess if it's less expensive than the other one, I ought to, hadn't I? I don't know. No. So these are from Amazon. This is a dress. As I say, all my good stuff is upstairs, and I'll do that another time. This is just a dress again to wear around the house. really. Or I might wear it if I go out to play. If anybody comes in now, but can you say hello for me, darling? So this one is, again, just loose. For the summer. €99. Is it worth it? It's linen. Bloody hell, they ordered. Honestly, I'm going to have to either get my sewing machine out or get a dressmaker. I have lost at least 2 inches in height. So that's quite nice for around the house. And the sleeves as well, stripes. And it's linen. I like linen. I like how it can look, it can go all creased. And then you can say, oh, that's because it's linen. Yeah, they will pick it up, won't they? How careless of them. I suppose mistakes happened. And I hope this is right. Roman. Now, Roman on Amazon, I bought a lot of their dresses and I've never been disappointed, ever. They've all been really nice and fitting where they're supposed to fit and flaring where they're supposed to flare. This was a cheapo one, again, just to wear casually. Oh my God, it's long. Oh, I can't wear that. It's on the floor. Oh. I'm going to have to get my sewing machine out. It's nice though. It's what I ordered. And it's looks like a jersey material. Oh, don't say this has got a flounce as well. People think I'm going back to my childhood. No, it hasn't. It's nice and soft. It's like a soft jersey, you know, for the days when it's maybe a little bit cooler. And that was, I don't know, it hasn't got the price on. How much was it? I don't know. Right size 12. That's long. Actually, I might get away with it. Do you like that one? I know I got it because it was cheap for the, you know, for what it was. And that's the stone colour, and they had a different colour. I can't remember what the different colour was, but I think it was quite a lot more than that. I think it was double the price. So I got the cheaper one because I'm cheap. So there's that one. And disappointed about that one. What else have I got? Oh yeah. I think I've got another one of these to open actually. This I really like, and I hope it's going to fit and everything. To go with trousers. To go with pants. What did Dark buy? I do. I like black and white together as well. So I love the colour of these. Oh, yeah. That will go really nice with a pair of trousers, that will. That's Peppercorn brand. And it was £50, $49.99. That's nice, isn't it? I like that. I love that colour. And I've got 2 more things I can show you. Look, well, if they've sent it in another packet. Do you know what they did as well? I ordered some stuff, some toiletries. Hi, Rocky. I stirred up the nassies. Nassies? I got 2 wheelie bins out the front, and the one's right down the bottom of the drive. So I'd had something delivered, and toiletries didn't come with it. So I rang up Amazon and I said, they've said they've delivered this stuff. It's not there. One parcel's there, the other one isn't. So they said, have you looked all around? I said, well, yeah, not thinking to go down the bottom of the drive, which is almost over the road, to look in the wheelie bin. Anyway, when I went in there to throw some cardboard in, there were my toiletries. Hi, Demelza. You're going to have to look back to see what I bought. Let me go and get me other couple of things. I'm disappointed, so disappointed about that dress. I just looked to make sure there wasn't another parcel anywhere, but there isn't. There's just these. So I guess I'll just have to send it back maybe. So this is another peppercorn, like the green one, except it's a black iris, this colour. Oh, Karen, chemo brain. Hi, Casinta. Really, Mike? Your mum looked like Nancy Reagan. So there's this one. You've missed it, Casinta. You know that dress I was so excited about, the the lilac with the polka dots and the black, whichever it was. You know what they've sent me? They've sent me this. That's not something I would ever in a million years buy. Look what they've sent me. Red, high necks, lace. Where the hell am I going to wear that? If I keep it, I will, but I didn't order it. So, this is another peppercorn thing, but it's different. Black iris, the colour. And it's just like a really loose, like a beat Nicky jumper again. How much was it? It hasn't got a price on. So it's not exactly black. It's like a dark navy blue. Oh, it's ever so soft as well. It's lovely. You bloody wait, Amazon. And then there's this, which is another dress just for around and about the house. Where's the opening? So my boys are coming to do some work for me tomorrow. And they're going to put some new fencing up. So I shall cook lunch. What is this? Oh, yeah. Right, okay. It's linen. Pink. Oh, that's nice. That is perfect length. Perfect. Why couldn't they all be like that? And it's pink linen dress, look, with the flare thingy at the bottom. It's a bit like the 20s dresses. I love the 20s. How much was that? Don't know. Doesn't say. Oh, yeah, it does. €70, which was £55. And it's linen. And I love linen. And it's a perfect length, which I reckon I've gone down from just under 5'4". I've got to be under 5'2" now. The height I've lost, got to be. So that was a little haul. That was a disappointment, I must admit. But clean them up in a bit. But these things happen, I suppose. The dresses I've got upstairs that I want to show you, they are beautiful, all of them. Hello, Wilma. What dress is that? Dark. You want the red one, Mike? Oh, you know who'd like it, don't you? Pleats. He wouldn't get into it, though, would he? He wouldn't get into it. You lost 3 inches through back and neck surgery, yeah. Because, you know, I've had like the 3 broken bones in my pelvis, 8 broken altogether in my back. So May the 12th, I've got to go to the hospital to be fitted with a back brace. Everybody's lovely in here, Karen. Everybody. Hi, Hill. Hill Reactions. Hello, welcome. Yeah, everybody's lovely in here. But yeah, after the menopause, it does as well. My mum was tiny. She was, I don't know, about 5'1", that's all. And my dad was very tall. No, don't let that neighbour get you down, Karen. Did you answer my question? Because I was busy with all my clothes. Can you not move, or do you not want to move? Would it not be easy for you to do that? Don't laugh at me. I don't know whether to say it. You don't know who was watching, do you? Oh, you tried to move years ago. It is not easy, is it? Oh, right. I'll have a look later, dark. I'm frightened of coming out in case I can't get back in again. I bought, it was only cheap, and because it was in a sale, the end of season. I don't know whether I'll get back in if I hang on, let me do it on my phone. I bought, because it was cheap, very cheap, a wedding dress. It was not long after Alf died, and I think I'd mentioned anyway that I was looking at wedding dresses and thinking, what would I buy if I was going to get? And I just bought it. Oh, lovely, lacy white vintage. Let me see if I can get in on here. So I bought this wedding dress thinking that my niece's daughter might use it, but their relationship broke up, so I've still got it upstairs. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. If I know anybody who's going to get married, I'll donate it to them for nothing. But it was just when I was going through all that, with Alf, and I didn't know what I was doing. A tea dress, it's similar to this one, Karen. It's like this. It's just a day dress, an ordinary day dress. This is cotton, 100%. Oh, have you got one at the charity shop, Bex? I didn't know you worked in a charity shop. I've got friends who need to go and see them, actually, who work in a charity shop voluntarily. Hmm. Oh, it's beautiful. That is beautiful. Was that your wedding dress, Stark? Was it your wedding dress? Oh, what do you mean, Rocky? It is, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Jessica Messica's a big bully. I've blocked her. I don't want anything to do with her. And I don't know why she's targeting me. I guess because she thinks, oh, she's old and she's weak and she's feeble and it's somebody I can bully. She's the sort of girl, the mean girl at school. I'm sorry, Rocky. I'm sorry that she's attacking you now. Just don't say anything. Keep away from her. Oh, that's sad, Bex. You can't see Rocky's comments. Squidge, you can't see your comments, Rocky. Have you blocked a Squidge? Accidentally? It's lovely, it's beautiful. And it looks very expensive. It's gorgeous. It looks, to me, as though it's got like silvery in the threads. Oh, you blocked her yesterday. Nova, how does Squidgy unblock Rock? Is it Rocky? You said. Yeah, you did accidentally, didn't you? Just go into the three dots at the side. I think. Oh no, no! Sorry, Rocky. I'll put you in timeout. Look what I've done now. Oh God. Oh, Rocky, how do I get you out of this? Oh no. Rocky! No! I've done it now. How do I get you back? Bloody hell. Can somebody get Rocky back out of timeout? So that's me blocked her and Squidgy has blocked her because I was trying to help Squidgy. Rocky, come back. Oh. Yeah, I know, Rocky. It's all about mob mentality. It's something for them to latch onto when they've got nothing else, really. She did a 12-hour stream, somebody said. Or you always in the receiving line to meet the captain. Isn't it strange, Rocky? We never had anything like that at school. Yeah, I love cotton, Karen. It is cool. But these as well, the linen. And like I say, I like them because I do iron, and I put 2 hours a week, just for ironing clothes, or I'll put them in the dry cleaners. Can somebody get Rocky back in chat? It has to run its duration, Casinta. Oh, Rocky, I'm ever so sorry. Squidgy, I was trying to help you. Oh, God. I know what I'll do. Yeah, she'll be back soon. Hi, Stella. I know what I'll do. I will. Yeah. I will go and get you a couple of dresses from upstairs to show you. Just for you. Because I was being lazy, really. Yeah, it'll run its course. No, but let me go and get you a couple from upstairs because you'll like these. Now look, they're going to go quite well with my sun hats. Look, there's my bow. They'll go quite well with my hat in the summer. You know I like to wear hats. Is Rocky back? Anyway, these are just a few of them. Again, the length was right when I bought them. It ain't right now. This one is the one I love. It's by L.K. Bennett. That's Kate's, I think, one of Kate's favourite designers, L.K. Bennett. They sell shoes and everything. And I got it from John Lewis, and I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. I'm not sure what the material is. Look, never had it on my back. £450. It's when I had money. So €550 or £450. Isn't it beautiful? And a black velvet belt with, oh, it's not, it's red, dark red. And then down the back of it, you've got the buttons to there. And then from there, it's pleated like a man's shirt down the back. And it's got that sort of neck. It is so pretty. It's beautiful, honestly. And I haven't even had it on my back. As I say, I bought it the summer before Alfie died, you know, for, I don't know, family stuff and things I thought were going to be coming up, which I did come up, but I didn't go to. And I just haven't felt like dressing up. So there it stayed, along with a load of others. So, okay, Bennett, as you can see, for £450 on a dress, bloody hell. Now, stay. This dress is by a designer, and I really, really like her clothes. They are fashionable and they're also affordable. And her name is Stella Forrest. No tag on that one. But you see it's got the waist there. I think that's got a bit of stretching actually. Got the waist there, you've got the belt to go with it. So that neck would come down a bit lower than that. Yeah, needs taking up. That is so pretty. And I've got a few of her dresses that I haven't worn again. And then I've got like size 10s, and then I've got size 8, which is a 6 size 4 US. And I know I'm never going to get into them again because I'm not going to try. I don't want to. So I'm giving those to a friend or a daughter. I'm going for that one. So this one is a Ghost from Ghost. I used to go crazy for Ghost clothes one time. No price tag on. Don't know why. So see, it's Ghost. And you've got the buttons all down the front, right the way down, and then a slit at the bottom. It's a pretty colour, isn't it? Burnt orange. So I'm just gonna, I think what I'm gonna do is take them in. There's a professional tailor down the road, and just take them in and get him to lop 2 inches, take 2 inches up on each of them, because there's quite a few more upstairs. As I say, I've never worn them. And it's a sin, really. You know, so dresses like that just lying around, especially that one. And I've got another couple from LK Bennett as well. So, and when Alf and I used to go out, he used to like me to look, you know, smart, because he always did. It's beautiful, that one. So there you go. And I'll do more another day when I've sorted them out. I'll sort them out and bring them down prior. Is Rocky back? Yeah. I am so sorry, Rocky. Isn't that strange? What are they doing? Why are they doing it? Well, we know why they're doing it, don't we? They're doing it for views, and it might come back to bite them on the bottom, because people aren't stupid. Subscribers aren't stupid. They're going to see that they're bullying, and they're going to see that they're doing it to get subscribers and to cause drama, and they're just going to walk away from them, because people aren't stupid and don't treat them as though they are. Oh, Lana, hello, love. You've missed me fashion show. You know that dress, Lana. I know I'm going on about it, but you know that polka dot dress that I said I couldn't wait to open, and I kept putting it off and putting it off, and then I wasn't very well. Well, I opened it. They're living in their parents' basement. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy, isn't it, Rocky? They ain't going to bother me. You know, I'll just block. It's all. Underachievers. This is the, oh gosh. Hey, I'm sorry for my post on your channel. I sort of got carried away with my achievements. The lost generation. Thank goodness, all of them. Yeah, a jumper is a sweater, or even a jersey, but jerseys were usually, those were for boys, not for girls. This is by Peppercorn off Amazon, and it was only £50, and it's like a waffle knit, and I absolutely love the colour. And then I'd never heard of Peppercorn before, and then this one is also by Peppercorn, and that's Black Iris colour, which is like a dark navy blue. It's ever so soft, and that was that was the one I hadn't got the price on, but it wasn't that expensive anyway. So that one. And then Lana, that dress that I was looking forward to opening, the polka dot one, the pink and purple and black. But they've sent the wrong dress. Look what they sent me. I knew as soon as I saw the parcel that it wasn't mine, because it's not the sort of dress I'd go for, lacy like this. Look what they've sent me. It's the right manufacturer, Joe Brown, but it's the wrong dress. So do you know what? I'm going to see how it looks on, and if it doesn't look too bad, I might keep it. Save all the hassle of parceling it back up, and I'm lazy. And then just briefly, that one is the perfect length. It's by Esprit, you know, on Amazon. It was, what did I say now? £55 or €69. And it's linen, so that's not bad for that. And it's a perfect length. I have to wear a slip under it though, because it's a bit see-through. And then that's another linen one. These are just to wear around the house, you know, when the days are sunny, not going anywhere. That's another linen one. And that's a bit long, but I might get away with it. I like linen very much. I know it creases. And then that one, which is from Roman off Amazon. Their clothes are pretty good if you have a look on there. It's that one. And it's like a light jersey. Hasn't got the price on, but I know it was reduced. Because I had two. They had the stone one. I can't remember what the other one was, but it was more expensive. So I took the cheaper one. And then this, just briefly, which is a great big, massive kaftan, which is a wee bit long. They're all one size. It's from Lavish off Amazon. Good Lord. There's the top. Where are you? See, all you need, you could do this. You could make this ever so easily. It's just, look, just a seam down there. A seam down there. You've got even your sleeves, it's all cut out of the one piece of material. So the only difficult bit, if you could call it difficult, is doing the neck, and that's not going to take much. So that was off Amazon, and that's a wee bit long, but I could put a belt round it or take it up myself. But the dresses, I think if I'm keeping them, I'm going to, all except for the pink one, maybe one other, which are all right. I think I'm going to take them to a tailor up the road and get him to do them for me. He won't charge much. So they sent me the wrong dress. First time that's ever happened. Ever. They're usually good, aren't they? But I'm not going to moan. Sorry, Rocky, darling. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yes, you're right. The pink dress being linen would feel nice. And I'll wear a nice slip underneath it. I don't know whether I've got any in here. See, this little French cupboard, I bought it for my underwear. And so I've kept some underwear in here. If I can find this, I'm going to show it to you. Hang on. I have bought two. Oh, they might be in my other room. I bought two Italian full-length slips, and oh, where are they? Yeah. Is that one? Is that one? No. Is that one? Do you know what? This is one. I thought they were full length. They will be full length when they're on. But look, you're not going to need a bra with that. Unless you want to. You've got the 6 straps. You've got the control. It's not wired, but it's pretty sturdy. And once you've got it on, it'll come to just above your knee. I thought they were longer than that. But I liked all the embroidery on the front, so I bought 2 of those. I guess it's a sort of hold you in type of thing. I didn't realise. Oh, well, I'll be all right. Can wear it with my back brace. I'll be dancing around the streets then. Oh. What else have I got? I was looking for a slip to show you. Oh. This one, it's a waist underslip. My sister always used to wear waist underslips, so she's influenced me a lot. And the dresses I've got that are full, or even like this one, and if I want them to come out a bit at the bottom and to have a bit of shape, then that with the lace at the bottom is beautiful, so nice. It looks as though it doesn't stand out too much, but it won't. There's no net or anything. It's just like is it linen? Might be. Probably is. Feels like it. I like nice underwear, but like I say, I haven't been bothering. Well, I've been bothering to wear underwear, but I haven't been bothering with anything nice. What's that? I wear my other slips on. Oh, and that's another one. That's the full one. Just a full underskirt down to the knee. And it's I think that was from Amazon, this one. I'm not sure. Might have been Marks and Spencer's, which is where I usually get my underwear from. But that's nice, and it's got like don't know whether you can take them out, the pads there. I don't think you can. So again, if you're just wearing a summer dress sort of thing, you won't need to wear a bra, and you can wear that and it'll look like a tank top thingy underneath. So that's nice as well. Half of this stuff I'd forgotten I've got. As I say, I've got to start wearing it now, really. This summer, for sure. And then there's this one. Another one, which is just a linen, plain linen slip. See the top? It's like a Victorian one. You see the lace at the bottom? Beautiful it is. So I've got 2 of them. Because I like wearing underskirts under my dresses. Isn't it funny, the things that you... Like I remember my sisters would never go out without wearing proper underwear and... see, here's another one, unopened. Another slip, I think. Alf would tell me I've been ever so silly. I just haven't gone out, I haven't done anything. So that's another one. It's similar to that one. It comes down mid-calf and it's got that beautiful thick lace at the bottom. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? My mum used to make lace. Isn't it beautiful? Good workmanship in that. I think that was from Marx's. So, size small. Doesn't look small to me. So there you go. We've seen a few things, haven't we? Oh, Rocky, I used to quilts. I used to buy quilts, the old-fashioned, not new, the vintage quilts on, what was it that we used to use? It wasn't Etsy, was it? Wasn't there something else you could use? Anyway, I used to buy a lot of them and give them away. Would you, Lana? Oh, no. I love our seasons. Like I said when I left Saudi, I would never complain about our seasons again. Oh, you've got to dash off. Demelza, thank you very much as well for mentioning Jill yesterday, because she's someone you would never forget, isn't she? And what happened to her was totally unforgivable. But the fact that you mentioned her yesterday, thank you. Oh, does she, Rocky? That's clever, isn't it? Ah, that's where your daughter's got it from, Rocky. If you do it, like mother, like daughter. Have a great week, Demelza, and we'll see you in the next one, hopefully, love. So Demelza was saying yesterday when she came onto the one of the videos I posted about the animals, asked me if I remembered Jill Phipps, and of course I did. And Jill was a very staunch ally of the animals, and she was trying to give them water, I know, at the side of one of the trucks, but that must have been another time. And on this occasion, she was sort of in front of the truck, like a lot of us did go in front of the trucks. And this driver decided that he would carry on driving, and he drove over her and she died. Long story short, left two young children. I think she was 30 and she died. I spoke to her last week, Squidgy. She hasn't been well, but she's okay. Hello, Sherry. I can make a skirt, Squidgy. I'm not a seamstress, really. I remember my mum saying I was, but I'm not. I'm not good. I will, Squidgy, yeah, I will. I mean, she said she's always there at the end of the phone if I need her, and I know she is. Thanks, Rocky. Yeah, some days are better than others, I think I might. I don't want to, though. I don't want to go on antidepressants because I'm not depressed. It's grieving. It's not depression. Or is it the same? I don't know. Would antidepressants work the same way? I think it's something that you've got to go through, isn't it? I've got no. All I've put on today is a bit of mascara and some blusher. That's it. lip gloss. Do you know that? Oh my goodness! You know when I come over to Ireland, can I bring all my dresses with me? I'll go to the bar in Blooms, and you can stay at your sewing machine. That's really kind of you to say, Rocky. And you know, I so appreciate you going to bat for me. You're such a good person, but don't get yourself involved with them because I don't want them to go after you. They're just horrible. Like me, Cece. Oh, hey, Jacinta. I'll go to Grafton Street. Have you heard of Grafton Street? Nova will know it in Dublin. Nova said she's going to be too drunk. You hadn't better be because we've got a lot of talking to do. Well, Stella, eating wise, because of this ulcer thing, I'm not eating what I know I shouldn't be eating because I know chocolate aggravates me. Even the vegan cheese, that aggravates me. I've got to be very careful what I eat. A couple of years, Rocky. It's like 32 months since Alf died. It will be 3 years in this coming August. It doesn't get easier. They died within months of each other, did they? Were they both ill, Rocky? Or was it grief that took your second parent, do you think? Because broken heart is an actual thing. Yeah, Squidgy, it does. Do you know you lot in here? You're absolutely wonderful and so understanding. That's what I meant. One died of a broken heart, and it can happen because your heart, you do. I mean, I felt myself having palpitations and had to calm myself down and break it out in a cold sweat at times. It's as though I'm just outside of my body sometimes. Well, that's what I'm doing, Jacinta, meditation and trying to be mindful. And I don't want to go on antidepressants. I went on them once many years ago when I had sort of postnatal depression. And I stayed on them for about, I don't know, 6 months and I came off them. I didn't like them. That happened to you as well, sorry, your auntie and your uncle. Yeah, the stress triggered cancer because we've all got cancer in us. Johnny Cash, did this happen to him as well? See, that's citalopram or escitalopram, one of the two, because that's what Chantal is on, isn't it? Have you seen any improvements in her behaviour? Actually, I've got to say, we know she's the same behind the veil, but I honestly would like to see her do something with her life. But she's just such a nasty person that I don't know. Oh, is there a big difference between them, Rocky, then? Citalopram and escitalopram. What was that? Wonder Prozac. That was supposed to be a wonder drug, wasn't it? I just don't want. I don't, and also being for the animals, I don't like taking a lot of medication, except the pain. I mean, these morphine patches more or less do me now. I doubt it, Sarah. I don't think she can get it over there. I think she's on a generic kind of drug, and they're clamping down now on drugs. I read. So, you know, does it, Rocky? Yes, serotonin. But isn't Stella? Isn't it possible to get that serotonin naturally? I mean, I'd rather go to Holland and Barrett, the health food shop, or eat properly, or I sent my brother loads of one a day, multivitamins today. I think he's got them. Oh, Johnny Cash is your sixth cousin. Once removed. How nice. Such a talent. Stephen! I am not going to show everything again, but I'm going to show you one thing. You'll have to catch up. Stephen, remember I was making this big to-do about this fabulous dress I'd got, polka dots, lilac and blue or purple or whatever. I couldn't really remember. But I was saying I can't wait to open it because it's retro and I can't wait to wear it. Well, they didn't send it. I had a bag in my room waiting all week to open it until I felt a bit better. Anyway, I opened it earlier and look what they've sent me. I knew immediately through the cellophane that it you know, it's the same brand, which is Joe Brown off Amazon, the right size, but the wrong dress. Look, I can't imagine me wearing that anywhere. I mean, I could, because my friends think maybe I'm a bit eccentric at times. I could, but that's not the one I sent for. Plus, it's long sleeves. Plus, it's too long. So I don't know what to do. I'm going to try it on. If it looks reasonable, I might keep it. But I'll tell them. That's true, Lana. It's difficult for me now, though, with seriously with the pain with my bones to get to the bottom of the road, which I do every day, and back. It's very hard. Oh, yeah, Ozempic, Rocky, is it? Is it Ozempic? Do you think so, Stephen? I'll try it on. I shall let them know that they've made an error. But if it looks horrible, I'll send it back. Ozempic. The only reason I know about that is because Life by Jen was on it. Or, yes, she was on it, but she was asking for people to donate because they wouldn't pay for it, she was saying. And people were saying it was a scam. I don't know whether it was or not. But she's gone. I'm not going to talk bad about her. You would think, wouldn't you, that what happened to Jennifer would be a big red flag for these people. Oh no, Stephen, what did you do? Hi, Polly. Did I say hello to you, Sherry? Dark. I know a bit about Sharia law. It scares the hell out of me. Scares me. Frightens me. Hi, dear. It's very brutal. Very brutal. And if ever it happens in this country, we're finished. If ever it happens in any country in the West, we're finished. It's awful. It's imagine ISIS. Well, that's how it would be. It should, Nova. It should scare everybody. Did you get the right one, Stephen, or did you go elsewhere? Oh, no, don't lie about. No, you should never lie about your ancestry and genealogy. I don't even know whether they'll let her into Saudi Arabia. Why? She wants to go to Mecca, doesn't she? And walk 5 times round the Kaaba. It's an ideology, that's right. It's a religion, it's an ideology, and it's a political movement. Stephen, I was a bit ignorant, to be honest with you, when I went, because I was headhunted for that job. For the first job I had and for the second. And I worked with the government, basically. Yeah, I believe in God too. I know the stoning of Sariah, that was awful. 5 times around the Kaaba, Mount Everest. No, we had to wear an abaya when we went out, Stephen. We had to wear an abaya. We didn't need to cover our hair or anything, just the abaya and, modest clothing. No, we had to wear, well, in the first job I was at, we had to wear a sort of uniform, the women, and it was a blouse and a skirt down to the ankles, and tights or whatever, long sleeve blouse, quite a nice blouse actually it was, and then you could either wear that, and then for the summer you had a dress in the same material or a couple of dresses as the blouse. You were given 2 skirts, 2 blouses, 2 dresses. People who were lower than me in the hierarchy, the women there, they would wear the green skirt. I and a few others would wear the brown skirt. It's so silly. And then in the restaurant, you'd have the men on one side, you'd have the women on the other, you'd have some of the women who'd come in to see their husbands who were lunching on that side, and they'd be sitting with us or on the table adjacent with their niqab, stuffing food up their veil. What did Doc say? Famous and infamous, me as well. Yes, London, she's Lana, she's wrong to badmouth Canada, because look what it's given her. In addition to her getting everything that she needed and didn't pay her taxes. That annoys me. Who does she think has got to make up the balance when people like her decide they don't want to pay? Exactly, Rocky. Exactly. going back to that, Stephen, also on Fridays, they would have a bus going out from the second position I was in Dhahran, and they would have a a bus or a van. I don't know whether it was one of those Sweaty Betty buses that they've got in the States, the big yellow buses. That's what they used to take us shopping if we wanted to go shopping of a night, or we could get a limousine. But they used to have a bus laid on for people to go to Chop Chop Square or Clock Tower, as they called it, Chop Chop Square Clock Tower. And that was where they did the punishments, if you like. And it's brutal. There was a beheading when I was there. And I remember an American army fellow went to it, and he came back and he was in shock. What they used to do was push all the Western people to the front so they could see better what was going on. You know, and he went and he was in complete shock. And I just thought, well, what did you expect? You were going to see someone, who's going to lose their life in the most brutal way. It's true, Lana, isn't it? I don't even know how Nada would have gotten in. I've never been to Morocco, no. Yeah, hand chopping's commonplace. She hasn't got her eating under control. She's bigger, isn't she? Or is it my imagination? If you're caught stealing, if you're found guilty, then they'll chop your hand off. If, as happened, there was one man who was found guilty, lost his hand, and then it was proven that they'd made a mistake and he wasn't guilty after all. What were they going to do? So he insisted on having his other hand chopped off, because one hand means you're a thief, two hands means they've made a mistake, because the second time it would have been his head. So no, she's not smaller, is she? But I remember coming back through Bahrain on my own. Yeah, it was awful, that video. Normally, I'd get a flight from Saudi straight home, and I don't know what happened on this occasion. There was a few of us leaving, and we went to Bahrain because they just made the causeway from Saudi to Bahrain. So we travelled on the causeway, which was a mistake in itself, because the soldiers got on, wanted all our passports and everything. Anyway, got to the airport, and it was okay going home. It wasn't too bad because we were all together. Oh, Sarah, that's awful. But coming back, I was on my own, and I don't think I had my abaya on. I was dressed modestly, of course, with a dress down to my ankles and, you know, covered up and everything. I'm not sure whether I had my abaya on or not, but even if I had, my hair, which was long and black, would still have been uncovered because I never used to. None of us covered our hair. And walking through the airport, and I remember these two women, and the one, and she just spat at me. It was horrible. Okay, Rocky, thanks for coming in, love, and thanks for everything else as well. Have a nice evening. They're brutal, and I watched a video this morning about the kids in Syria, you know, in the camps in Syria, and, you know, the women who belong to Daesh, you know, like the ISIS group. And the kids there was one kid, and he must have only been about 10. And what they do, they point the finger like this at you. And there were some reporters went in with sort of guards as an escort, but, you know, they weren't welcome. And you've got the kids going up to them, pointing like this, the one finger, meaning only one God, only one God. And this 9 or 10-year-old kid said, "We are going to come and we are going to slaughter you." That's how they're bringing the kids up. It's like there's going to be a new generation of ISIS. It's never going to end. Hi, Eileen. How are you? Yeah, people should be able to believe what they want to believe. They're not hurting anybody. We're all on different routes to the same place. It's my opinion. Very barbaric, Nova. So when they tell you it's the religion of peace, it isn't really. Well, no, it isn't. And she doesn't know, Chantal. She's got no idea what she's done. No idea. Barbaric and archaic. What's going to happen if she says to Salah, "I can't do this Ramadan. I need to eat. I can't do it. I'm going to eat. I don't care." And she starts making herself a meal in that place. He's not going to stand for it. He's going to hit her. And then, you know, he might divorce her. And what's she going to do then? She's there on her own. Has she got money to get home? What's going to happen? And if she decides she no longer wants to be Muslim and takes the abaya off, which she can in Kuwait, you don't have to wear it, but she's a Muslim now. So as a Muslim, if she takes the abaya off, starts being disrespectful of religion and her husband, then she could be looking at a jail sentence. And then she'd lose weight. It's all dress up, Lana. Who's brave? Me. Why, Karen? Oh, did you, Stella? The prince liked me. She likes hairy men. She could get some chest hair, couldn't she? And I was going to say maybe put it on Pete, but he's probably got chest hair. Why am I brave? No, I don't think she's fasting. I don't. If she's got a food addiction, which she says she has, and I believe she has, then there's no way she's going to be fasting. It's true, Karen, but look at these kids now going, this was to the journalists, we're going to come and slaughter you. That was a 9 or 10-year-old kid. I'll see if I can find the clip. I've got to be careful what I post because I can't post it as a video, obviously. Yeah, can you imagine, Lana? No. She's not going to do that. She would, yes, she'd take up the Jewish faith. My sister was married to a Jewish man, but she never converted. You know what, Sarah? When I was there, and I keep saying when I was there because I can only relate it to what happened when I was there, is that if I was in a limousine going somewhere, say there was a couple of us, we wanted to go shopping but not get on the Sweaty Betty coach, and we get a limousine between us to go to the mall, and the call to prayer came, the limousine driver would stop the car, get his prayer mat out and pray on the side of the road. And that happened a few times. But Salah doesn't, does he? He just carries on. I honestly think that Chantal and Pete's are perfect for each other. I do. And I'm not saying that in a snarky way. I just do. Look how he loves her. Oh, not long, Cece. Not long. I can't really remember now. It's nice Muslims are so devoted. Don't you believe it? It's fanaticism. 5 times away. Thanks, Squidgy. It's fanaticism and at its worst, really. And as I said, the one boss that I had, because there was 3 of them, was Prince Yuha and 2 Canadians. And the one, oh, well, said it now, I've not said it. One of the men in one of the offices used to go into his office and say, Anne, I'm not coming out. It's very tiring, Ramadan. I'm not coming out. Keep everybody away from my door if you can. And off the phone. Oh, your reactions, thank you. Would she benefit watching Not With My Daughter? Well, it's a bit late now, though, isn't it? You know what? Hello, Andrea. Chantal decided that she was going to go out to him on the second day, wasn't it? That's what she told us originally. He proposed on the second day. Yeah, you've got to protect yourself, Karen. So she didn't research anything. I mean, I researched. I was offered a very good job, excellent wage, tax-free and everything. You know, I was coming home every couple of months at the end of my contract, at the end, even at the end of it, I could get a around the world air ticket if I wanted, or I chose to go to America and come straight home. But I don't know about Chantal. I mean, I thought I knew enough from what I'd been told and what I'd read, the booklet I read. But did I do research? No, because computers you weren't really on there Googling at that time, 1988, 87. How are you, Andrea? It isn't something, if I had my time again now, it isn't something I would do. I was wrong to go. I No, Alf didn't want me to go, but I was saying, you know, I wanted to spread my wings a bit, and it was a, it was only the one shortish contract, but I didn't realise I was going to be offered another one in Doran. And I sent money home, and I sent money to my mum, money to Alf's mum, and it was an experience. But I was homesick, and I should have been with my husband and kids. I shouldn't have been there, although my kids were sort of grown by then. So no, I would never go, ever do anything like that again. I would stay home and have another 2 babies, which is what we'd intended originally. No, I wouldn't go to them, Stephen. I wouldn't. The closest I came to it was we were walking across to there was a couple of restaurants you could go to. There was a different one to the one that this was in the first job I had. There was a posher one, and then there was the one that everybody went to. And this one day, we were going over to celebrate somebody's birthday or something, and there was a group of us, about 6, 7, 8 of us. We were walking across to the restaurant, and one of the girls, I think I've said it before, she was pregnant, English girl, and he was Scottish. They met there. I'd heard it, Lady MK. I don't care. Not interested, really. Well, no, I'm not interested. I don't know what she's going to do. See, she's talking about travelling elsewhere, isn't she? And then, but I'm not sure how easy it's going to be for her to get back into Kuwait, to go out away for 3 months, then to come back in and to do it continuously. I don't know. And where's she getting the money from anyway? Yeah, there's so much here to see. Oh, I was saying about that, Stephen, sorry. The closest I ever came to seeing it was when we were walking over to that restaurant, and the girl who was pregnant, she couldn't get into I said we had to wear the skirts and the blouses. She couldn't fit into them. And so she was wearing a loose dress, modest dress, down to the ground. And we didn't have to wear our abayas, on the working place where we were. I'm not going to say where it was. And so we were walking across the restaurant, and one of the Matawa, the religious policeman, came up with his little stick, and he smacked her on the hand. Not hard, but just a tap like that. You come with me, because of what she was wearing, and she said, I'm not going anywhere with you. And she didn't. So that's the closest I never saw any punishments, because I didn't go. Would you, Mike? You'd be obsessed with the royals? Oh, Squidgy. What a nice offer. Oh, you too. No, a mum doesn't. And no, it must be very difficult for a mum because, her child. That's the thing, though, Squidgy, when things are on your doorstep, you don't tend not to bother too much. Thank you, AC Hill. Come back again, please. Lovely to see you here. I'm thinking, I honestly don't know what to do, right? I would like to live in an apartment, a flat. It would be sensible for me to do it. A 2-bedroomed, 2-bathroom, living room, kitchen. That's all I need. Oh gosh, Lana, don't say that. It would be terrible. She'd be a basket case. You can get a ship, Karen. And I really would like to move to an apartment. I've been saying it for a few years now. Certainly since I've passed. Just got so much stuff. Come and live over there, and I'd love to, Nova, but my kids, I know it's only a hop away, but I would love to live over there. It's where my heart is, in Ireland. And all my brothers and sisters. As I say, out of 13, it's only my younger brother, me, and my next brother that were born here. All of the other 10 were born in Ireland. Karen, you know what? You get on a plane, right? Sit there, calm your nerves, have a tablet or something, a herbal thing to help you. Get yourself a magazine or a book, sit there, have a drink, and before you know it, you're in the air. And once you're in the air, you don't even notice. Nothing. You don't. It's boring, not frightening. And then when you get to your your destination, you'll feel the plane going down, but it's not scary, honestly. First time I ever got in a plane, I jumped out of the thing and skydive, tandem jump. Where to, Squidgy? I went first class. Did I ever tell you how it happened? I was on a flight from Dhahran to Riyadh, and I was put to sit next to this Arab gentleman, and he didn't like it, and he complained. And the crew were very nice about it, and I went into. They gave me a seat in first class. Mike, it scared me. It was a tandem jump for charity, and my back was attached to his front. And so we went from 12,000 feet, and when we went, he sort of, when I tapped your shoulders, just go. And anyway, that's what happened. And then part way down, I felt myself coming loose, and I thought, oh, I'm going to die, because I felt all the stuff coming loose. And I looked, and on one set, it was though it was the sunrise, and I could also see the sunset. I could see both. Whether I was hallucinating, I don't know. But and I thought, you're going to die. And I thought, well, nothing you can do about it now. I remember trying to look back at the plane, thinking there's nothing you can do about it. So just enjoy the flight. But when we got down and I told him, he said, I told you I was going to do that so that you could get the full benefit of the free fall. Maybe he did, I don't know. But then I started doing my own parachute jumps. Oh, you want to go to Disneyland? Isn't there something similar in Canada, Lana? And my kids all went to, not when they were kids, when they were growing up, with a group of people to the one in Paris. Mike, you've got some imagination, you have. You make me laugh. Yeah, the Canaries are nice, aren't they? "16 months, Squidgy. How lovely." Yeah, when you win the lottery, you can book us all into a nice Scottish castle. Wouldn't that be nice? Like the one that J.K. Rowling has. She was broke when she wrote that book, you know. And the book, Harry Potter books, they were based on a very similar book. I can't remember the writer. I'll have to look it up. I'm sure you could do that, you know, yeah, Casinta. Wouldn't a castle be lovely? Well, your husband's a truck driver. Alf was a truck driver when I met him. And you're a restaurant worker. You're really hard-working people. You deserve to treat yourselves. I hope you get some luck, win some money. Not today, Nova. No, I haven't. Not today, have I? Yes, only a comment on one of my videos. Oh, and if I haven't replied to everybody, I'm trying to get down all the comments. It's difficult sometimes. Hello, Annie. How are you? Oh, Lana. But there's no place like home, and that's true, in my opinion. And having travelled, you know, quite a lot, um, there's no place like home and with your family. There isn't. Lana, you know, if you got together your airfare and everything, and I was still here, like, did Squidgy say to you she'd put you up? Well, if I was still in this house, I could probably put you up as well. So you wouldn't need your accommodation. You wouldn't need to pay for that. Lovely to see you, Annie. I've done a little clothes show, a bit of a disappointing one. I'll show it again. Annie, I don't know whether you remember me saying about this polka dot dress that I'd ordered that had got all these beautiful buttons down the back, and it was really retro. I've left it all week until I opened it, and I opened it tonight online. They sent me the wrong darn dress. Look what they've sent me. They've sent me a red wedding dress. Look, before I opened the package, I knew it wasn't mine when I saw it through the cellophane. Look what they've sent me. So it's the right brand, it's the right size, but it's the wrong dress. And I don't know whether I'd wear anything like that, or where I would wear it. So I've got to go through all the bother of sending it back. And I've ripped all the packaging. That's right. Lana, you know what? I'm going to tell you something now. You don't appreciate exactly, what you've got until something happens. It doesn't even need to be. Well, maybe it does need to be as bad as what's happened here. But honestly, I swear to you, there's nothing more important than your husband and family. Nothing. I've been to Paris. The French don't like the English much. Do you know Queen Elizabeth I was Queen of France as well? And in this country, at one time, medieval times, long ago, long ago, we were a French-speaking people. Exactly, Casinta. Lana, you are truly, truly blessed. See, Nova knows. If I win some money, I'll buy you a couple of tickets. There are things that you've got, Lana, that money can't buy. Can't buy them. Why am I feeling a bit brighter today? Does anybody know? When I was almost ready to jump out of a window the other day. I mean, I know it's grief, I know it's back and forwards, but I can't get a grip. Oh, you had to charge it again. You need a new cord, you need a new charger. I've got now 5 brand new ones because mine, if I charge it at the side of my bed and then I'm looking at it in bed, it sort of bends and it keeps going at the end. Wish they'd make chargers that don't break. Yeah. Lana, I wish I had your address. I don't know how you could get it to me. Oh, you've got an ad, Karen. Thank you. Turn my frown upside down. Am I frowning? Yeah, I've got them now, Nova, and I've got one that comes on an angle as well. Lana, can you get your address to me somehow? Hello, unicorn. Yeah, I've been. Yeah, Karen. Yeah, I've been showing some of my Gladrags, but the one that I really wanted to show that I was excited about, they sent the wrong darn dress. So disappointment there. I might try it on later and see what it looks like, or wait till tomorrow till my kids are here and give them a laugh. No, Lana, honestly. Well, don't give it if you don't want to, and don't write it out where everybody can see it. Don't do that. You could use that email address. I suppose I could look out for it. I'd just like to send you something. Don't do it if you're not comfortable in doing it now. Yeah, it's been a good day, Unicorn. No, don't type it here, and don't type it anywhere on the internet. Oh, is she in this country? They're American, aren't they? Okay, we could do it that way, couldn't we, London, Lana? Of course you can, Dark. Don't ask to see my camera, it's not showing you. Is it Amber Lynn who uses Shein a lot? And I think there's Candy Fox as well. Not sure. Candy does some good clothes hauls. Lord, nearly all of mine are too long for me because I've lost inches in height. And then I've got a red lace wedding dress. Oh, is it a shop? Oh, gosh. Yeah, it sounds Chinese, doesn't it, Shein? Oh, is that what Candy does? I like Candy. I've been okay, Polly. I've felt a lot better today. I've rested mostly. I go to see my brother most mornings. I haven't been this morning. I have to ring him at 8:30 every night, but getting on with that now, isn't it? I sent him some vitamin pills, which he should have got this morning. I'll see him in the morning. But it's been a good day. It's been a restful day. I am not. I'm a bit of a technophobe as well, Karen. Thank you, Annie. I might be down again tomorrow. I don't know what's going on with me. I don't. There's a lot going on in my life. There's been all that bother on here and the emails. There's been and a lot of nastiness on here. There's the worry over my brother who's very seriously ill. There's the grief over Alf. There's the problems with my pain. There's a lot going on, but I'm feeling much better today. Yeah, no, always Parks. No, it wasn't from Wiltshire. As far as I know, always from Birmingham, but I think his dad, Al's dad, had been a Roman Catholic. We didn't know that until he passed. We didn't know. And I think there was some Irish lineage there, but how are you, Dark? Yeah, watch Squidgy, and then when I try to help her, I do the same. Right, I'm going to get off because it is 8:30 and I've got to ring my little brother. So it's been a lovely live with you all. So Nova, Dark, Karen, Squidge, Lana, Annie, Polly, Casinta, Sarah, Mike, Stephen, Unicorn, Cece. Oh, I'm going too fast. for myself. If I've missed anybody, I'm sorry. I'm going to get off because I've got to make a phone call. So I might come back tomorrow. Nice cups of tea. Yeah, I love tea. I've got the wrong stuff this time. I got PJ Tips instead of Yorkshire tea, and I don't like it as much. Thank you, Annie. It's evening now, but have a good night, and then my son will be here tomorrow. Thank you, Squidgy. You're always so supportive. You're brilliant. If I don't see you tomorrow, I will. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. Yeah, all of us. So if I'm not on tomorrow, it will be definitely on Wednesday. Yeah. Bye, Dark. Bye, Karen. God bless everybody. Night.